Zuka, what's your favorite state?
My favorite state is... I fucking have no idea, dude. I'm gonna go with Louisiana. Not because where I'm from, because shaped like a shoe.
Hope you know you're wrong. Your favorite state's supposed to be Ohio.
Fuck you, dude, man. What the fuck was that?
I set you up, and you don't even try to fix the problem here. I set you up, and you just leave me hanging.
Yeah, I leave you fucking hanging. That was bullcrap.
This is great.
This is bullshit, dude. Let's go with the podcast.
All right, welcome back, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
To the next meeting of the Gelbbo Videos Watching Animu Club podcast.
I thought you were gonna say hamburger state, and I was like, that would have been so. I would have cut you right after that.
Oh,
it's hamburger state. I'd be like, fucking Drew.
I wish I'd said that. Now I might say it somewhere in the future, and you'll
you
never
better
know.
Fucking not. Anyway, yeah. So this is the 4th episode. Third episode.
Third.
Of the Animu podcast.
This is the 3rd episode of Gabriel DropOut, but the 4th episode of the podcast.
So I was right.
Yes, but I was also right.
You're just trying to be cool.
Hashtag booty butt cheeks.
You're an idiot. Anyway. So go ahead, Drew. So Gabriel DropOut 3rd episode came out.
Yes.
As of this Monday, and I love the show already, even more so.
This show's fantastic.
So the first scene in this 3rd episode takes place at a coffee shop. And when me and Drew, I picked up Drew. Drew's like, "Yeah, right. I know where you're gonna go with this one." I'm like, "Yeah, we're gonna say it."
Yeah. Is the order a rabbit?
Is the order a fucking rabbit? I fucking love that show.
The show's great. It's so cute.
If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. It's definitely another slice of life, but a lot cuter than this show.
It's about like just this group of girls who like
Who
run
work at a coffee shop. Yeah, they're all their friends. But anyway, so I was looking.
Yeah.
No. I shouldn't brush it off so quick because I was looking from like, all right, there better be a fucking rabbit in there. There wasn't one.
That sucks.
Yeah, but so go on, Drew. I'm bad at this thing.
The point is, so Gabriel starts working at this new coffee shop run by this rather enthusiastic individual about coffee.
Yeah.
So she's like, "Oh, I need money. So this is a job and it gives me money. That's about all I need." Yeah.
Really quick, I really believe that's Chino's grandfather.
Yes.
Before he turns into the rabbit.
That's what
just
I
saying.
was thinking.
Maybe if you know, as I say, I'm not gonna brush off the show because I'm gonna say I have a theory. Like this is the theory. The theory is that's the grandpa.
Of course, I believe that. That's what I was thinking when we were watching it before.
Yeah.
So,
moving the mic again, so it's gonna make some noise.
all right. So he's like trying to get her to like be all enthusiastic about working at this coffee shop, just like how he is. So he's like, all right, Tenma-kun, which as a quick little sidetrack here.
Yeah. Don't ever talk like that again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a sidetrack.
Yeah. I often forget that Gabriel's first name is Tenma.
Yeah. When he said that, I'm like, who the fuck is he talking to? That was really my reaction. Like, who the fuck? I'm like,
yeah, because she's always.
Yeah, she's always being referred to by her last name.
Yeah. So he's like trying to talk to her, and he's like, you gotta like, be more enthusiastic. Gotta get some life. You gotta like welcome everybody in with a polite welcome. And then she just goes and says, "Hey, come in."
Yeah, he's like, "Hey, come in." Not even like when your friend rolls into your room, like, "Hey, come in." Like you don't fucking care. Your friend, like, leave it. Who cares?
Yeah. So he like spent his years perfecting his perfect house blend of coffee, as he likes to remind people.
Yeah, that's his constant thing. He's always talking about his coffee, but that's not the best part. The best part is the sensual saxophone that plays.
Yes.
Every time he gets into it, all of a sudden he talks it, and the mood just changes, and just like, yeah, I'm like, this is great. It reminds me of fucking sweet jazz.
Yeah, it's like he'll just be like, someone will be like, "Oh, I want the house blend." I'll just be like, "Oh, the house blend, you say?"
Yeah,
truth be told, I'm quite proud of my house blend. I use 5 different types of coffee beans.
Yeah, he really fucking gets into it. But I will say, between watching the other animes, The Order of Rabbit, and this one, how they make their coffee looks fucking amazing.
It looks delicious. I don't even like coffee.
Yeah, because ultimately, half the time what I've seen in the shows is they legit grind up the beans there. They put it in the fucking hot, like, beaker, I guess. Yeah. They put the filter, and then granted it's almost the same, but just like they don't use the fucking coffee machine.
Yeah, they used to use like nice fancy machines that look like they belong out of a what's that?
The 18th century and shit, dude.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. I'm like, man, I want coffee like that. And me and Drew were talking because every anime is always cafe au lait, and I'm like, we had to look it up. I'm like, okay, what the fuck is that?
Mm.
And it's particularly, yeah, fucking me in English, not very good, is coffee, black coffee, and hot milk. Not cold milk. Name my rapper name. Cold milk. Cold milk. It has specifically hot milk. Really random fact, but I was just like, I hear this in LA, what the fuck is it? So like no sugar, pretty much. It's just coffee and milk. Even in Rhode Island, it's called coffee milk, but it's just fucking me, I guess.
So you were saying earlier about your English is not too good. That's very similar to what Gabriel does as a way to get around the fact that she's so lazy.
But she has to do fucking work and take an order.
Yeah, so I don't know, bartender, coffee man, Chino's grandfather. Tippy, we'll call him Tippy. So Mr. Tippy is all like, as she's like being lazy, he's like, oh, she's a youth. Maybe, oh, I got it. Maybe she's from a foreign land and she's not good with Japanese, so she fakes having a broken accent.
No, I think she just does it just cause. And he's like, holy shit, I totally forgot. She's not from around here.
Yeah, because she put that on his on the paper to get in, right?
I am not entirely sure. All I knew for that paper to go in was her birthday is 420. Although fucking blaze it. Oh yeah, you know me. Gelbbo Animu Club, 420 blaze it. That's why the Gelbbo's green. Ho Reefer madness.
That's a movie and also a musical. We don't condone that here. We only talk about anime.
Is it a musical?
Yeah, there's a musical of Reefer Madness.
Oh fucking god, dude. I like a few musicals and that's it. I love musicals, don't get a chance to watch them.
Yeah. So Gabriel, as the man is trying to get her to be enthusiastic about her job, she's just constantly like, sorry, Japanese hard, can't do. You
That's
know what
pretty
they
much
say?
what she says, but she says it just in broken up Japanese. And he's like, oh yeah, he totally doesn't get it. It's like, but I swear when she talks to her friend, she speaks it really well.
Yeah.
He's doing his best to be very optimistic. It's like, I feel like it's his first time working with a younger person in his shop.
Yeah.
I feel like it really is it. Because why the fuck would you want to hire someone who's just like, I work when it's relevant to me, and I'm only going to work once a week because I need my schools, but not only that, fucking MMO time.
Yeah, because these microtransactions aren't going to pay for themselves.
Yes, these microtransactions don't pay for themselves. It's pretty much what she said.
Yeah. So, I wonder if she's the first employee he's even had.
That's what I'm saying. He's I think that might be his first, because generally he could be just a really nice guy. Yeah. And he's just it's her first time working, so I'm gonna do my best to help her. But who fucking knows?
Yeah. So he sends her on her way at the end of the day. It was really slow. Oh, her first customer orders something, and he's trying to get her to okay, so what did the customer want? She's like, I don't know, one of those cafe au lait things. And he's like, do you not know? Could you go back and ask him?
He's hot or cold. He's like, I don't know, dude.
Yeah, she was I just don't feel up to it. I'm just Japanese not good with me. So that was her way of getting out of it. So he goes over and asks the dude sorry sir, could you repeat your order? It was something completely different.
Oh dude, it was a fucking caramel macchiato.
Yeah, it's
that sounded so good. I've had a macchiato once, and it's really cool. You ever had one?
No.
Okay, so it's coffee on the bottom and espresso on the top, and then you can see the difference in the two, and you just run a straw through it, or you just drink it as it is. I got a gift card to Dunkin', so I was like, yeah, I hear Fraser talk about it, might as well pick one up, and I got a caramel macchiato, because caramel, anything's delicious.
Yeah, coffee's not really my thing.
Yeah, I like coffee. I like tea too, but I'll always pick coffee because I like the flavor better. Tea's a little bit more calming to me.
I like Snapple. That count?
Yeah, that's iced tea.
Yeah,
right?
does that count?
There you go. It's iced coffee, iced tea. There you go. But she gets this shit customer who's super rude to her.
No, that's not till later.
It's the same episode, bro.
Yeah, but later in the episode.
Yeah, but it goes to the dude, then it goes to her, right?
No, then it cuts back to when
I thought you were sending her on. You were talking about her getting sent on her way. I was like, oh, dude.
Yeah, he sent because Gabriel left her job for the day, and then it cuts to Vine wanting to get to know Raphael some more.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I have it right here on the paper.
Fuck. See, this is why I need you here, Drew.
Yeah.
So you can keep me on track. I'm like a train. I just keep going. But I need you on the tracks, because if not, I just derail, bruh.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm sure there's a DeLorean in front of it or something.
Gotta push it 88 miles per hour.
Anyway, Vine has realized suddenly that she's like, I don't really know that Raphael person too much. She's like super good at sports and like
She's amazing and like she does great things.
yeah, sure, whatever.
Which confused me because I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Like, she's in a different class, right?
Yeah.
Why do they have the same teacher? Is the teacher? Is it like do they move around? Maybe I don't know Japanese culture. Like, do teachers go around and not the students?
Maybe.
It could make sense if you're changing classes. Might as well not move everyone and just
Yeah, that actually makes a lot more sense.
Makes a lot more sense actually.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it.
Yeah. Why don't our high schools do that?
Maybe we just change the school system, Drew.
Let's do that.
Do it.
Hashtag 2017 change the school systems.
We need to change the school system in general.
Yeah. Anyway, so Vinay's like, I'm gonna go hang out with Raphael for a while, and we're gonna go to this other coffee place.
Yeah, the theme here is going to coffee places. Apparently.
Yeah, apparently. Let's call this. I don't know what it was called, so let's call it Marduk's.
What?
I don't know what it was called. I'm just like I wanted
Marduk's coffee shop.
Yeah.
It sounds like something I would find in a fucking like if I was in a sci-fi movie.
Yeah.
And like I'm gonna do some bounty hunter shit.
It's one of those things that's just like on an asteroid somewhere.
Yeah. It's just like stop by Marduk's to go find some information. Marduk's has been working there for thousands of years. He hears everything. He's kind of my eyes and ears. You walk in, ding ding, and you got the fucking like alien fucking waitress who's dressed like in a 50s waitress outfit of all things, and she has like tentacles and 8 eyes. Can I get you anything, honey? It's Marduk in. Yeah, I'm gonna go get him for you. Also, can I get a cafe au lait?
Just a casual cafe au lait.
And it's just like, it's like that waitress is terrible. She always gets me the wrong thing. Caramel macchiato. I don't know why. Either way, I'm here for one thing.
Anyway, Vinay and Raphael go to Marduk's. And
Marduk's Cafe.
Yeah.
On a fucking asteroid.
Yes. So they go in there, and that's how Vinay wants to get to know Raphael some more. You okay over there?
Yeah. Can't right now. Just keep going.
Alright. So, Vinay tries to talk to Raphael, and Raphael's all like, oh, I'm pretty cool. Let's talk about some stuff. He's like, lately I've been watching these things called movies. And then Vinay's like, oh, I love movies. And she picks like 2 random movies that
she goes, I like romance and fantasy.
And the movies they choose to represent those are Never-Ending Story and Titanic.
Yeah, the show like this, the kid riding fucking the giant flying dog. I can't.
Is it Falcor?
Dude, I can't fucking remember.
I think it's Falcor.
Like, honestly, like, I need to rewatch those movies. Like, everyone's, yo, Never-Ending Story. I'm like, yeah, I watched it growing up. But I don't fucking remember a thing because I was an idiot.
I ain't never seen it, so.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Yeah, we should check it out, though.
Alright. Yeah, I'll keep that on the list.
I do remember Titanic, though.
Yeah, that's the thing where Leonardo DiCaprio like fucking drowns or something, right? That's all I remember.
No, he fucking freezes to death.
Oh, that too.
He fucking freezes to death before he drowns.
Oh.
That's legit what happens. Now that I put it in the fucking context, I'm like,
yeah.
All right, you're gonna be on the fucking. It looks about as big as my bed. On this double door, and I'm gonna chill here and hold on to you, literally.
Yeah.
And he fucking just freezes to death in the water. And she just lets him go. And, like, his body is so fucked up that it doesn't float. It just goes deeper into the ground. I mean, into the water. I'm like, damn, that fucking sucks.
But, fun fact here, Raphael says that what she does with movies is, what does she do?
She likes to watch the subtitles and I think the dub.
No, she like puts it in Japanese so like you can understand it, but like she also puts it in like the Japanese subtitles.
Yeah, just to
see what the difference is. Fun fact, I actually kinda used to do that.
Me too. Like as a kid, you know, like, oh, I want to see what they say.
Yeah.
And I'd be like a little off. You're like, oh, that's not it.
Yeah.
Like it's like it was just something to do. Like you see a movie 1,000 times, so you might as well fucking do it.
Exactly. It was.
But I did notice, the reason why not Gabriel, Raphael acts a certain way. She was saying it earlier. She's just like, she likes to play. She said, I like to play the dunce.
Yeah.
She plays like that. I'm super shy character, and she just flat out says like, no, it's just an act. Like this is why. It's like why? Because you're the more straightforward type. So I'm gonna be the innocent, I don't know what's going on type. It's just like call me. You can call me Raffy. Okay, cool. It's like what should I call you, Vinay? And she's like, call me Vinay. It's like I can't do that. Because, you know, she's supposed to be like Kohai to Senpai.
Yeah.
Like, I can only call you by your last name or your full name. So she's playing that card, yet she's a fucking jerk. And it's amazing.
She's a terrible person. She bothers poor Satania.
who happens to be walking by. But
Yeah.
before that,
They played Russian roulette with.
what was the
fucking
other
ice
anime that
cream
did?
things.
Oh, it was what is it? Nananduri.
Did they? Did they? I
In
don't.
an episode of Nananduri, they go on a picnic or something, and then they make those rice balls. I'm pretty sure the unagiri,
Yeah.
and one of them has spicy mustard in it.
Oh yeah.
You don't remember?
No, it's been a
This is
while.
this is how terrible Drew is at anime.
It's been like what, 6 months?
Has it really been 6 months since Nananduri?
August, September, October, November, December, January. More like 5, but.
Dude, 5 months since fucking AAC. Wow. AAC, another anime con.
Yeah.
Check it out. New Hampshire.
Yeah.
We'll be there this year.
But that's another thing I noticed. Like a ton of these slice of life shows always have like a scene where they have like Russian roulette
yeah,
foods.
they definitely do. Or like some kind of challenge food thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to do that.
That'd be fun. I'd
Every
love
now
to do
and-
that.
It's like, if we ever go to a place, Drew, and they have like a spicy version or something, and you can't tell the difference, I'm doing that to you.
We should.
Hey, Drew, I got us 3 of these. Oh yeah, but one of them has really spicy shit. Me being me, I'm like, I want the spicy one. I want to lose. Like,
Yeah.
everything else probably sucks.
And Vinay's even like optimistic about it, as she would be. She's like, it may be spicy, but it can't be that spicy. So she's about to eat the one she picked, but then Raphael is just like, oh, by the way, I made sure to get the really spicy one.
The one that keeps you up at night. Like,
Yeah,
what
like
the fuck?
specifically the one that keeps you up at night.
The spiciness that keeps you up at night. That sounds weird.
But like, does that exist? Has that happened to someone?
The only thing I can think of is it gives you irritates your bowels, so you're constantly shitting.
Oh,
Kinda
that's
like when you-
probably what they were
That's
talking
probably
about.
what they meant, dude.
So yeah, she's like, okay, now that the stakes are raised even more, I'm just gonna go with my gut and keep the one I picked. And she eats it, and she got the strawberry one.
Yeah, and then Raph gets like the other one. They don't really tell you what
the
it
other
is.
good one, but she fakes her out by being like, ugh, ugh. Like, it must have been great in audio
Apparently
form.
she splooged.
Yeah.
She bit it.
Hey man, it must have tasted that good.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, she
You
tried
never,
to
never tasted something so good you splooged. You creamed your jeans. Huh? You never done that?
No, I haven't.
Me neither, man. I want to find something that good though. I want to
So-
eat something so tasty I cream my jeans.
So she tries to fake her out by making her think she got the spicy one, but instead got the normal one.
So the last one left over is the spicy one.
Yeah. So Satania happens to be walking by, best character.
No.
So then Vinay's like, "Oh hey, is that Satania?" And then Raphael is like,
The super stalker.
Yeah, she's like super excited. She's just like, "Really? Where?" And then she looks, and then Vinay cuts back, and it's like it does that thing where it's like it shows
Blinking,
her outline
like someone's
and
supposed to
blinks.
be here.
Yeah, and it's like she's just gone. And it's like, whoa, she's super excited to go see Satania. And she brings her in to try to get her to eat the spicy
She's just
food.
like, hey, we got one extra here. Have it.
Yeah.
Great.
And then, as we learned in the last episode, Satania's taste deaf. And
Good.
she's like okay with anything spicy.
That's awesome. That's the one thing I do like about Satania. She can eat spicy food.
Not the only thing, once we get to that later.
All right, go on. That sounds
Yeah.
really gross. That sounded really gross. I don't remember watching that part, Drew.
Yeah, I think that's is that the next part? Yeah, that is indeed the next part.
So when she goes into the coffee shop,
Yeah.
and Gabriel's working.
Yeah, Satania's like, she's like, today's the day I finally walk into this coffee shop.
Yeah,
'cause
it's like,
I've
I
always
conquer
been-
my fear, and it's going to a fucking coffee shop.
She's always been intimidated by its atmosphere. Like, how?
Actually, I forgot to mention what the theme is of this episode a little bit is, I noticed. They're trying to do normal people stuff, aside from schooling now. Because Vinay and Raph are like, they're actually going on a friends-only date, which they point out to be.
Yeah.
But when they're talking about it, it's like, what have you noticed? Like, what do you do on the weekends? Like, what do we do when there's no school? It's like, like I said, I watch movies. Like, oh yeah, I just started getting into those. You know, they're high schools, just starting getting into movies.
Yeah.
Then at the same time, they had the other joke. I learned one thing too. It's like, you know what a washing machine, right? They're like, if you wash it and you don't take it out to dry, it smells like shit. I'm like, it does. I'm like, yeah. It's like being human's hard. I'm like, yeah, it is. And so then it cuts to Satania. It's like, I'm gonna conquer my fears. She's actually gonna go to a shop and actually order coffee.
So she walks in, and what is the first thing she sees? Gabriel in her like
Maid
uniform, and is like, "Hey, come on in." And then Satania's like, "Wait, Gabriel, is that you?" So then she just takes Satania, sucker punches her in the gut, and then throws her out, and is like, "Thanks for coming."
With the greatest, like, she punches her, and as she chucks her, it just plays a slide whistle as they throw. Boop, and he's like, "Thanks for coming." And the guy's like, What was that? It's like, it's my friend from school. It's all good.
Like, I don't think you should be doing that, even if you know each other.
Yeah, it's like you shouldn't punch the customer.
Fun fact, that's how we here at the Gelbbo Studios start every recording session. We just punch each other.
Do we really?
What, you don't?
No.
Oh, maybe I do it in secret then.
Yeah, Drew just punches himself at night. That's what he calls masturbation.
No. That's not how that works.
He punches hips all the time.
Oh, that sounds not very pleasant.
It does remind me of the time we watched Suicide Squad, and it started. I got super excited, so I started decking you.
Yeah, that's
Dude, I don't know why I was excited to see it, even though I knew it was probably gonna be bad. But I enjoyed it. But the second the music started playing, I just turned to my left, and I started just punching Drew repeatedly in the arm. Like, it's starting, Drew. There's no one behind us, so no one knew what was going on. Just Drew getting fucking decked in the arm.
My arm still has bruises, thank you
Don't
very
be
much.
my friend. That's moral of the story.
So, Satania eventually gets up and gets to sit down and is like... So the guy, Mr. Tippy, is all like...
I don't ever call him that.
Yeah, so he's like, oh, as apologies for my shit waitress punching you in the gut, you can have anything you want from the place on the house.
Oh my God.
So what does Satania order? Bring me all of the most expensive, finest liquor you have.
I like Gabriel. Girl, you can't offer. That's right. Girl, and that's how they wrote it. Girl, come. I'm like, that's not. Yeah. But in my head, I'm like, girl, you can't be ordering that. Like me and my southernness, I'm just like, yep, that's how I read it in the southern accent and everything.
Yeah, like, do you even know what liquor tastes like? He's like, have never tried it before.
Like, that's why I ordered it. It's like, and this is a coffee shop. You can't order that. And then she's just like, I'll take the house blend. And then the jazz starts playing.
And Mr. Tippy tightens his bow tie.
I totally forgot he does that.
And he's like, oh, the house blend, you say? You know, truth be told, I'm quite proud of my house blend. And then Gabriel, as he's going, Gabriel interrupts him and it's just all like, you know, master, we don't need to hear the spiel.
He's like, and he goes like, he goes for one more sentence, and he shows this random dude with like no shirt on. Dude. I think it's like the guy who buys his coffee beans from. What was his name?
Mr. Bovey.
Yeah, Mr. Bovey. What?
I want to know the story behind
Who the fuck is Mr. Bovey? And it's like he's there for like a second, and then it just cuts away.
Yeah, it's like,
and then she gets her fucking shit.
Yeah, so she gets her drink and is like, all right, servitude suits you well, Gabriel.
Dude, she's a fucking bastard about it.
She's great.
Like
her smug face throughout this entire scene is great.
I will say the Satania smug face in this entire scene is fucking awesome.
It's amazing, because Satania's best character.
Yeah, keep dreaming.
Yeah, I will always keep dreaming.
Yeah, Drew, shoot for the stars, and make sure if you need information, you stop at Murdoch's Cafe.
It's Marduk's.
Whatever, dude. I'm just a bounty hunter that stops by there to get information. They always get my coffee order wrong.
So, obviously, Gabriel doesn't like this snooty attitude that Satania is giving her. So she's like, oh, here's your coffee, miss. May I spill it on you? And he's like, no, no, please don't. So she just desperately wants to spill it, and they're having like this 5-minute long conversation about whether or not she should give the coffee to her.
I just love how Satania's like, all right. He's like, here's your coffee. He's like, you mean to say, here's your coffee, ma'am? She's like, really like lay it on thick. Like, you gotta fucking say these things. It's like when your friend works somewhere.
Yes.
And it's like, I got my money. Say you're my bitch. Like you know, it's just like I knew one guy. He said he worked at a liquor store, and old-fashioned liquor stores. I knew old groceries used to do this too. They offer to bring the groceries to your car, which is an extra service. And back when America was Americana type of thing.
Yeah.
So liquor stores were like some liquor stores still do that. So a friend worked at a liquor store, and their friends knew that was the service they offer. He goes, I want to buy this. And they'd be like, I'd buy a 40, like a 6-pack, and like a case. And he'd be like, is that BL? I was like, no, you can take it to my car for me. And they'd be like, fucking shit, man. They look at their manager. The manager would be like, that's what we offer. And they'd be like, yeah. Oh, by the way, add this to the cart. And it'd be like something that would just fall off easily. Like, what a cunt. That's awesome. Too bad I don't have many friends that just work places like that.
I would love to go there. I'd love to get people to deliver liquor to my car, even though I can't drink.
Yeah. You're still a baby.
Yeah.
We little babies.
Yeah.
Like Zuko, he's an old fucking grizzled old dude.
Yeah, so Satania gets her coffee eventually.
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah, after like 5 minutes of stalling, and she's like, she drinks it and is like, it's cold. It sucks. This coffee's terrible.
And fucking, he's dying. He's
Mr.
just
Tippy's like getting like shots in the heart.
yeah, because they're like, just drink the fucking coffee. He's like, I don't want the fucking coffee. I didn't even want it. I just ordered just to watch you fucking serve me. And he's like, what the fuck, man? What's wrong with these kids?
So he walks up to her and is just like, please, Gabriel,
Just
please
give her the coffee.
give it. I can't take it anymore. And then I think she says that. And
Yeah, then she says it's
yeah.
terrible in it. She says it's cold and it sucks. Those are
then-
the 2 words.
So he's so distraught, he stands back and it like over dramatizes how he feels. So he steps on a landmine and explodes.
I love that. It explodes and it's like it's over.
It's like I feel so. The entire episode, I'm like, I feel sorry for Mr. Tippy.
Yeah, I feel bad for him too.
This poor guy just wants people to enjoy his coffee.
I want to try his
and
coffee.
nobody is willing to give him the time of day. I said like in the opening, like he spent 20 years of his life perfecting the perfect blend.
It was funny because he was giving us a spiel. He was telling us
Yeah.
about it, the characters, and he keeps repeating it. But at the end, he's just like, he sent Gabriel out, at the end of the day, and he's like, "Goddamn young people."
Yeah.
And then Vinay walks in,
Yeah.
and this is one thing that made me laugh about this scene, is because Vinay is the equalizer.
Yes.
She's the one who's like, yeah, she's the demon, but she's the normal person.
Yeah.
To be like in an anime, everyone else is lazy, over dramatic, and sadistic.
Yeah.
And then Vinay is the compassionate, level-headed character.
Always thinks of others.
Yeah. What the fuck?
And
She
she's a
walks in, she's like,
demon.
I'll have the cafe latte. He's like, you sure? Young people technically, don't like that stuff. And it's like, yeah, I think I do. And she's like, this is delicious.
And then she actually asks like, oh, how did you make this? And then he starts crying, like he starts tearing up. He's like, truth be told, I'm actually quite proud of my house blend.
Because he was so distraught before. He was like, I'm not going to fucking give it a spiel because those 2 young people fucking ruined it for me.
Oh, it's like he finally found his solace in Vinay.
It's, you go ahead.
So I've had it gone on record many times, even throughout this podcast, that Satania is my favorite character.
Yep.
This episode has kind of shown me that Vinay might also be one of my.
I can see that, because like I said, Vinay just has that. She has that classic, lovable anime character.
Yes.
But she's a demon.
Yeah, she's a demon that
But she wants to be friends with everybody.
it doesn't. She's also afraid of scary movies.
That was cute. my favorite thing is that she says, which is 100% true, sometimes I watch scary movies and something scary happens, and I have to look around to see if anyone, and she calls out, is anyone there?
Yeah.
And it's like, I make sure no one's around, which we all know. You watch a scary movie, it's like, you're home alone, watch a scary movie. You're not home alone anymore.
Exactly. Oh.
But it was funny because I was watching that episode, and he was talking about how the young people don't drink cafe au lait coffee. If you watch a lot of other anime, it's brought up a lot. Like a lot of the mature people drink black coffee only.
Yes.
It said in a new game. It said Love Geneva and Other Delusions. Even in Is the Order of Rabbit.
And
Because-
Yuri, I think.
And Yuri Yuri. Yeah, it is in Yuri Yuri because what is it? Best girl.
Akari.
Yeah, she's like, I'm gonna help this little girl because
Yeah.
she's calling me, older sister. It's like, what drink you? I want that one. Oh my god, she drinks black coffee. That's tough as shit. And truth be told, I found that out in the anime that mature people, and I was like, yeah, I'll start drinking black coffee. So guess what?
You do?
I drink black coffee only because anime says it makes you mature. So far, hell yeah.
See, and people say that watching anime all the time makes you a shut-in neat or a weeb.
Tell you what though, no one gets black coffee. Every time people take my order, when you have a bunch of people, hey, what kind of coffee? How you take? I'm like, black. They're like, oh. I'm like, yeah, I'm a man, because anime says so, and now you think so. So anime was right. Yes.
Now you say so. Is that how you just talk to people when they're taking your order?
Yes.
You actually tell them that part?
I tell them that. I remember one time, my friend, I told her I drink black coffee. Black coffee girl's like, why do you do that? I'm like, well, anime said mature people. They're like, you're fucking weird. And I go, and I told you I have an anime pillow, and I told you I play fucking video games and do all kinds of weird shit. And this is the one thing that tells you that I'm fucking weird? Really?
It's like, if anything, it's the most normal.
This is the most normal fucking thing. And granted, it's like, yeah, I drink black coffee because anime says, but I have an anime pillow and I have waifus. And it's like, Where's the line for you? Is this the line? Really quick. She came over because we were studying, and I made coffee for me. She didn't want any. And I got some bread because, I wanted to eat. And I dipped my bread in my coffee, and I ate it. And she's like, that's fucking weird. Is that weird?
Dipping bread in coffee?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't drink coffee, but it sounds kind of to me. I don't think.
But yeah, she's like, yo, this fucking, she put me on blast on fucking social media. Like, who the fuck does that? Weirdos do. But then I talked to my other friend, and it's like, well, some people specifically bake some certain cookies and put in the fucking coffee. I'm like, yeah, I am a fucking weirdo. I guess I'm a European.
I guess.
Yeah, that's how my grandma used to fucking actually introduce me to coffee. She was dipping in, here you go. I'm like, oh, cool. Even though she got a fucking coffee donut, which is the same, but he's like, no, it's not the same. I'm like, oh, you're a bitch. Oh, I love my friends. We just insult each other.
Yeah. So Gabriel, with the final scene or the final part, I guess the D part, I guess we'll call it, of this.
The what?
Because I've noticed in animes they're called like there's like the commercial break and there's like the stuff that happens before the commercial and the stuff that happens after the commercial.
What did you call it?
It's the D part because it's
The
like
D part.
yeah, because it's the fourth part of the. Yeah, I know it's funny. Dicks, is that what you want me to say?
Hey, you ready for the D part?
So the D part happens to be where everything is just it's super hot out.
Hashtag D part.
And Gabriel is like trying to use her air conditioner, and it's like it won't work. So she's like, "Oh, it can't be broken. I just gotta wait a few minutes and it'll turn on." So she
Which
waits.
I do in real life also.
Yeah. So and then it just doesn't turn on, and she's like, "Shit!" So I have to so she gets up to I forget what she was doing, but she got up and realized there were mosquitoes in her room.
Yeah, because her room's a fucking mess and it's gross as foos.
Oh yeah. So she starts realizing there's a bunch of mosquitoes there. She starts clapping, and you just see her going. And I'm here waiting oh, so when is there gonna be a random YouTube remix that makes music out of those claps?
There won't be, but there will be. What is it? What do they call it? AMVs. They're probably gonna use it for clap. Do AMVs, animated music videos. God, she's such a fucking noob.
I've never heard of that.
Okay, so back in the day, and people still do it to this day, but I remember being in high school, even middle school, and everyone would take a song, and then they would make a music video using anime clips with said song. Dude, how do you not know AMVs?
I don't look that up.
I don't look them up anymore, but they're everywhere, dude.
I've never
even
seen
all cons have AMV comps too, competitions, not compilations.
Whatever.
God, new Cybot over here.
Whatever. So Gabriel goes on an all-out war on these mosquitoes, gets a fly swatter and bug spray, and just starts going to town because her previous plan was to quote-unquote envelop herself in a holy aura, which she said, as long as I have a holy aura around me, these mosquitoes won't dare come near me, I think.
And lands on her, and it's I'm done. I'm fucking done.
And then who would happen to show up but Satania, just constantly ringing her doorbell.
Yeah, she's who the fuck's at the door?
Yeah, she's like, oh, hey, Gabriel, I'm bored. Why don't you come play with me? I want to...
And she fucking sidekicks the shit out of that door.
She breaks the door down and spins in the air and then crushes Satania on the ground in front of her apartment or whatever.
She's just hey, clean this up. I'm
leaves.
going to Vine's house. Fucking just leaves. And just cuts to Vine's house. I'm like, okay.
So she gets to Vine's house and is like, yeah, I want to hang out here with your air conditioner. Which happens a lot, I've also noticed too. Someone's air conditioner always breaks and they're always let me go to my friend's house and hang out there for a while.
It happened to Yushiki.
Yeah.
That was the first one that comes to mind.
So Vine's saying, I guess you can stay here, but you need to you should probably go take a bath, you reek. So she's like, oh man, I'll let you bathe me.
Yeah, it's hey, oh Jesus,
I kicked the mic.
Destroying the house.
I'm sorry, Mike. Go on.
And she's like, you get the fucking privilege of washing my back. She's like, yeah, no, I don't fucking care. And then she starts getting naked, and she's like, hey, dude, what the hell are you doing? Don't get naked. She's like, we're both girls, so it's cool. And then it's like, also, there's that magical beam of light that happens every time I get naked. So she gets naked, and it's the usual anime, sensor of the light shining. And they explain, yeah, it's holy light that blocks all these sparks.
Yeah, it keeps it PG.
Yeah, it's it keeps it PG, so I'm out of here. And Vine's watching, what the fuck? She's never seen it before.
I just love this, the light doesn't even come from anywhere. It's just there on, her chest and her,
her, hips area.
Yeah.
Her pelvic area.
Yes.
what you want to say.
Yes, that's exactly what I wanted to say.
And then she comes back, and she's wearing her shirt, and she's like, yo, you smell good. He's like,
She
why are
smells
you
Vinay's
sniffing my shirt? You smell good. It's like, help me with these bug bites.
So she like, so Vinay gets out like some, what would it be? I don't know.
I mean, like, in the South, we used rubbing alcohol, because that usually helps.
That might be what it was.
But, like, it was, like, something on a stick.
Yeah.
So it was, like, Bactine or some shit.
Yeah,
like
whatever
that.
it was. Whatever it was, it made Gabriel have, like, a really cute squeal.
Yeah, and then she was like, hey, what was that? She's like, shut up, I wasn't ready. There was another anime that had that random... Oh, wait, no, you never seen that. You never seen High School of the Dead.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you should definitely check that out.
I'll add that to the list.
Yeah, it was one of those moments of, like, it's like, that sound someone makes, and it's like, oh, it was that sound. Like, and, you know, they're like, yeah, because, you know, everyone knows that perverted noise when something happens.
Yeah.
You get that moan of, like...
So it's the nighttime, and Gabriel's like, yeah, I'm just probably gonna stay over for a while, but I can't help but feel like I'm forgetting something. And then it cuts back to her apartment, and Satania is still
there,
under the door.
and it's nighttime.
And it's like she hasn't moved in hours. It's like, that's so great.
Yeah.
I love that. Like, I always want to know, that's like, does that happen in real life? Has someone ever done that? Where it's like, they just like got knocked out for reals in
And,
a
like,
comedic situation like that?
In a comedic situation and, like, stay there?
Yeah.
Comedic-wise, no. Dramatic-wise, yes.
That's all the info I
I'm in
need.
nursing school, dude. Who we talking about? Oh, this person was left at their house and they collapsed under the thing, and the thing fell on them. So now they were there for like 3 days.
Oh.
And the only reason why they found them was because the mailman realized all the mail was still stuffed in there.
Oh, that's really sad now.
Oh yeah, dude, that shit happens all the fucking time.
That's
It's about to get real for a second. Yeah.
That's a real sad way to end the 4th edition of the Gelbbo Videos Watching Animu Club podcast.
I can make it worse.
No. Please don't.
No, I'm not gonna make it worse. That's too real.
Good.
Too real for that shit.
So, episode 3 of Gabriel DropOut. What have we learned today, people? That coffee houses are the best place in the world.
Yeah, you know, it's true. I love coffee places.
I've only ever been to a Marduk's, so I don't really know much else.
Marduk's too.
Yeah, I've never actually.
Can we speak to him?
Oh yeah,
Been around for 1,000 years.
that was
Keep my eyes
2000.
in him.
That was 2000.
Either way, no, I don't count. As long as his information's good, it's fine.
So yeah, I'm gonna add that to the list of places I need to go, like that ramen shop you said last time.
Oh hell yeah, dude! You
Yeah.
gotta go there too.
So
man, okay, so far, it's just coffee and ramen with this show.
yeah, pretty much.
But like I said before, once again, we got to see a new place.
Yes.
And it was actually Vinay's house, Vinay's place, and the coffee shop,
Yep.
and Marduk's.
Yeah, and Marduk's.
For
For that one time.
that one time.
Yeah. So that concludes this meeting of the podcast, guys. We hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, hopefully y'all did.
Make sure you guys have a nice night. Just curl up with some nice sensual saxophone and get a nice house blend of coffee, and then just have a nice night.
Yeah, and
You know?
smash that like button.
Yeah, smash it.